Hey guys, today we're going to be going over the Rupes pads. We get asked all the time, which pad do I use, what are each pad used for. So today we're going to go through the entire run through of all the Rupes pads from the wool all the way down to the ultra fine polishing pads. So first we're going to start with the most aggressive pads and kind of work our way down the line. And first we're going to start with the Rupes DA Coarse cutting wool. This pad, I'm sure you guys can see it, is very interesting as far as a wool pad goes. It almost kind of has like a checkerboard kind of texture. Even though this is considered a heavy cutting coarse wool pad, and Rupes makes it easy where you can, blue with blue, get your coarse compound, match up with their coarse pad. This pad actually will finish very nicely, especially even on black cars. We did a black Tesla with this, and we used this with this compound, and a lot of the students of the class were surprised because you do get a very, very good finish, and a lot of times there's not much hazing left behind. And even if there is a little bit of hazing, you can easily clean it up with the DA Fine or any other fine finishing polish. So this is the Rupes DA Coarse wool, and now we're going to move on to the next one, which is the DA Coarse foam. Now this pad I like to call the hockey puck pad. This is a very coarse, heavier wool pad. It's more of a kind of like your sledgehammer. Now on some of the harder clear coats like the Audis and some of the BMWs, this is like probably the only pad you use. Once these pads get heated up, they start working, they get a little bit softer, but as far as cutting goes, this is your sledgehammer to do some really fine cutting on any kind of clear coat. Next, we're going to move on to the first of the DA Fine pads. This is the DA Fine medium wool. This pad, as you can see, is a lot fluffier than the DA Coarse one. And it almost has a traditional wool pad kind of look. You almost want to lay your head on this pad, but this pad with like 3D1 or any of the other medium cut, or even with DA Coarse, or if you're going to use a DA Fine, this pad will give you a little bit better finish than actually the DA Coarse, but it won't cut as much as the DA Coarse wool pad. But so this is like right in the middle. If you guys are doing some like one steps, you want to be able to cut a good amount of the swirls out and leave a pretty good finish, and you're only getting maybe you only have a package that you charge the customer that. This is the pad you're going to want to go with. So this is the DA medium wool pad, and the next one, which would be their next yellow pad, is everyone's favorite, the DA Fine. So the DA Fine polishing pad is a world famous. Everyone kind of knows about it. Here it is, super soft, and obviously the yellow pad goes with the yellow DA Fine polishing compound. So very fine pad. It's got the same flared edges as all the other pads, so kind of, even though it is a 5-inch back, it is a 6-inch front. Very soft. Any kind of fine finishing, any black paints, any soft paints, this is going to be your friend. On some of the super soft paints, like some of the Japanese cars, this can actually use this as your whole step for cutting and for finishing. So this is a very good pad. And their final pad. So Rupes has one more pad, and this is their DA Ultra Fine. I call this one the pillow pad because it's just so soft. So if you guys got any black cars with finicky black paint, any issues with it, you're going to go with one of these pads. So this is extremely soft, and a lot of people come in and ask, well, how do you know what the hardness of the pads, because they're all different colors. You just see how easy these are to push together. So this pad, when you push it down, it really goes down. This is a very fine finishing pad. You're not going to get any haze. If you have any micro marring on the finish, you have any light hazing that pops up on the surface after your compounding step, this is the kind of pad you're going to want to use.
Check out the link in the description if you're interested in these products. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more detail-related content.